Freemasonry, androgynous being origin, understanding where it came from and why so many religions and secret societies around the world know the truth but teach the cloak to the masses. By Natalie Mantle, Meditation for Freedom. We are living in a time where information has never before been so available. With so much mass information being made available, it's hard to figure out what is true and what is not, leaving people in a state of information overload. As the world moves into a transgender agenda, I cannot help but wonder if the powers that be are somewhat revealing some truths. As all truth is there to see if you know what to look for and read the secret teachings of symbolism. Today I have decided to hone in on this topic of the androgynous being and reveal where this really comes from. Many associate it with Satan, but what I will reveal will open up a whole new understanding for those with the eyes to read. Throughout history it has been forbidden to reveal these secrets to the general public. Its teachings remain hidden within secret societies and religions, hidden within stories, arts and historical culture for some to imitate but for very few to understand. At the heart of every mystical and religious traditions persists a secret and told to the masses, a universal truth, known as the Great Arcanum. Know thyself and you shall know the universe and its creators. A universal truth known within secret societies. Genesis. The Christian teaching of creation was written as a way to pass down the hidden knowledge within secret for those with the eyes to see and those with the ears to listen and hear. Its inceptions and symbolism was influenced by both Eastern and Western traditions. It was a way to provide humanity with a backdoor, a key contained in the foundation of all the religions of the world. The Old Testament, known as Tanakh, on the surface appears to be stories and to some basic spiritual instructions. However, the truth is that it is a vehicle of the secret knowledge which was created by Moses. He was born of Jewish heritage but was raised to become an Egyptian pharaoh, being not only trained in the hidden wisdoms of Egypt but also the hidden wisdom of his heritage. Judaism is directly influenced by two of the oldest civilizations on record, being Sumerian and Babylonian, known for their mysteries, schools and advanced teachings. Schools. Within these schools Moses read the first 5 books of the Bible in Hebrew and in code. This was the tradition. All higher knowledge was to be written in code so that it could not be understood by all. Behind the cloak we are taught that every name contained within the book contained a deeper meaning. This is referenced in the Zohar. The narratives of its doctrine are its cloak. The simple look only at the garment that is upon the narratives of the doctrine. More they know not. The instructed, however, see not merely the cloak but what the cloak covers, the Zohar. Meaning that the reader, the public, only look at the story, taking it at face value. The cloak. That's because they do not know. Because if you limit a person's perception, then they do not think there is more, so they do not look. The instructed, being those with the knowledge, also see the cloak, but due to having more information can look and see what the cloak really represents through sign, symbolism and numerology. The Bible is symbolic. Deeper meaning to religion. The Bible is symbolic as the characters and events of the Bible are a cloak for public consumption, but a cloak that unveils the real message for those with the knowledge and teaching. This secret society knowledge has been hidden and in the case of Christianity suppressed and rejected entirely. The Bible, like most religious books, have been interpreted literally by the words of the cloak. Even Jesus was known to have taught both public and secret versions of this doctrine. This was because it was said that not all was worthy enough to have the knowledge and it should be kept among the few. Persecution. Those who were taught this secret knowledge were persecuted and forced to take the knowledge underground and form secret societies. As a result of this, the modern church adopted the cloak of the religion. The Bible over the years has had numerous changes made due to editing by people who have clearly no real knowledge of its secrets. creating a completely different story of that which was written. Androgynous beings the beginning. In the beginning. Although the modern Bible is very inaccurate but still has a lot of the ancient secret doctrine. However, the many levels of hidden meanings are hidden with the Hebrew letters and are not visible in converted versions of the Bible. Opening parenthesis. Other languages. For example, the very first words of the Bible in Hebrew is Brasat Bra Alhim, meaning in the beginning God create. But the translation found in the Zohar translates Milab Tisab, meaning in wisdom Elohim creates. Elohim, what it means. The word Elohim is a Hebrew word. El is Hebrew for God and is masculine, leaving the feminine part Elo, which means goddess. Elohim is plural, meaning gods and goddesses, or male, female. People believe the fiction imagining a bearded old man is God. He is established in the first 3 words of the Bible as androgynous, containing both male and female. This is represented all over the world in different religions. Hinduism with Shiva, in the Aztec religion, and many more. The words Elohim has many meaning also, as it refers to angels, the governors of creation. These divine beings are male, female in the image of the Creator. You will see this depicted in most innocent images and artifacts showing the attributes of both male and female. Jehovah Elohim. In the Bible, the angel whose job was to oversee creation was called Jehovah Elohim. It is taught that Jehovah Elohim created man from the dust of the earth, blowing into his nostrils the breath of life. This is when man became a living being. Jehovah is another important name for God, but this is not to be confused with the name Yahweh. The name Jehovah or Jehovah contains 4 Hebrew letters which contain both masculine and feminine connections. Yod equals male, phallus or Adam. Haver equals female, mother or uterus. The creation of man, woman. Elohim. The God Elohim created man in his own image. He created man in his image with both male and female attributes, making the first created man androgynous. Jehovah planted a garden in Eden in the east of the flat plain. He then placed the androgynous man there that he had formed. Eden is a paradise of perfection. Eden is not a physical place and does not exist in the physical world, but more a state of mind and awareness. Esoteric knowledge tells us that there was a place called Eden, which was located in Mesopotamia between the Tigris and Euphrates river system. A secret society mystery school was founded here by the Chaldeans. But this was never the Garden of Adam and Eve. People see the Cloak and believe it's a real physical place. The spirits of Eden were pure, knowing only good. They had values such as altruism, chastity, love, right action, temperance, humility, happiness for others. These are known as the 7 virtues of the soul, or the Hermetic principles. Teachings within secret societies have taught that there are 7 dimensions, known as the 7 heavens. This is how the 7 heavens were created, one above the other. There is a system of ascent and descent to these 7 heavens for the people or beings that reside within them. This is represented by Jacob's ladder within the Masonic lodges and within the Bible. Freemason knowledge states that when Elohim created Adam, he placed Adam in the Garden of Eden, known as the 4th dimension. The world of vital energy. In Hebrew the name is called Yesod, meaning the foundation. Hence why the androgynous beings created existed in a more subtle nature. And this why to this day most anthropologists know nothing about our true origins. This knowledge has always been kept for the few, whilst the Cloak is taught in the brainwashing houses. Spiritual growth and development. Know yourself better. Humanity, as symbolized by Adam, needed to be able to grow spiritually so he could climb Jacob's ladder. This is when Jehovah created Eve. Jehovah took one of the ribs from the hermaphrodite, closed up the womb and created Eve. He stated she shall be called woman as she was taken out of the hermaphrodite man. This process of separation, which is shown symbolically in the Bible, is very gradual. The human hermaphrodite was separated into two sexes, male, female, so that they could see themselves better, to know themselves. This is why we have so much separation in the world. We are forever seeking what was lost. Unity, which is the root for craving of a sexual nature, becoming as one flesh. Hope this answered your questions, as I have had a few. I will soon be covering the truth behind the tree of knowledge and the tree of life. For more occult knowledge, arts, crafts, clothing and wisdom, see links below. Natalie Mantle.